This is a Brawl Network production. You're listening to the Warriors Brawl Podcast.
Curry, long distance, puts it in. Steph Curry with another. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Here are your hosts, comedians, and Golden State Warrior die-hard fans, Eli and Derek.
Warriors Brawl.
All right, today's guest, Ric Flair. Oh, I thought you were doing your Ric Flair.
Warriors fans have something to celebrate today.
The upcoming offseason. Hi-yo! Sick burn.
Stephen Curry is now the ultimate Warrior.
The all-time leading scorer in Warriors history.
For the franchise.
Past the great Wilt Chamberlain, the late great Wilt Chamberlain.
And not just in any old fashion. I mean, 53 points.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I could do 53.
I mean,
would have to be on a Thursday, though.
He was just spectacular.
Amazing. Inside, outside, outside, inside.
I mean, just tantalizing. Like, you just can't keep your – when he's shooting like that, when he's playing like that, you cannot take your eye off of him because it's just so incredible. If he's, pulling up for a three, pulling up from deep, if he's doing a little mid-range, if he's dancing around you and getting to the hole, like, it's just every which way. He gives it to you in so many ways.
Mr. Excitement.
I just can't
fathom
how good this guy is. And it's just, it got me thinking, man, like he is, I love Steph Curry and he is our guy. You know what I mean?
It fills your heart with pride.
Dwayne Wade is Miami's guy.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant,
LA's guy.
You know what I mean?
LeBron James. Cleveland,
guy.
Miami's Cleveland, LA's guy.
He's not. Listen, LeBron's great and player mobility is great, but you don't get this sort of thing where it's like, I mean, Steph Curry's going to have statues in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Like his jersey.
And as a fan, you feel like you built his career. I'm kidding.
I'm just like,
well, you were there to partake on all of it.
And all of it, from the first point to the fucking whatever 7,000th whatever point that he has.
I'm pretty sure it's more than 7,000, right? Is it?
I think it's some insane number, but it was just so cool to see, and we just have to really cherish this, fam, because it's just not always. Can I
play McHater for a second?
Sure.
Steph Curry ain't got nothing but a 3-point shot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's got more gravity than a black hole, dude. Like he fucking brings it up, and everybody else can play easy because the defenses are so. Because if you don't, he lights you up, which I do have to say.
He's a serious problem, man. Like, after the first few deep shots go in, he has you exactly where he wants you. After that, he starts shooting layups because everybody's panicking and closing out too fast.
Right.
He's good. He's a very good problem to have if you're a coach.
I think he's the
or he's your
second
team.
best player in the world.
Right now?
Honestly, who's better?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't like having this conversation with you, Eli. Because I'm a realist. I can't lie to the basketball gods. And Steph Curry's not too.
Is he 3?
The only way
is he
no,
3?
No, he's not 3.
Who's 3?
I don't know. Like 1, who was 1? Okay.
LeBron.
Are we assuming everybody's healthy?
Mm-hmm.
Because LeBron's hurt right now, and I'm pretty sure Steph's better than him with the bum ankle. But if everybody's healthy, LeBron, KD, and Kawhi is my top 3.
You think KD's
better? Mostly because
KD's better than Steph Curry?
Yeah. Healthy? Yeah.
I seem to remember KD being up 3-1 to Steph Curry and Steph beating him.
Yeah, because he had to play against the Warriors and against Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook is amazing.
He's amazingly difficult to play with late in the playoff. A late game in the playoffs.
All right. I digress. Anyway, Steph Curry's the best.
He's amazing though. He's probably top 5.
And I do want to take him. I man, Denver. We were playing amazing defense, and still, the only way we can beat any team is if Steph just goes ballistic.
Yeah, that's the only chance.
That's the only chance we have. And I do want to say, timeout real quick. So sorry to Jamal Murray and all the Denver Nuggets fans.
Yeah,
that's really, really horrible.
You talking about your playoff championship aspirations just disappearing?
Yeah,
because they could have legit won it all.
Right. So I'm very sorry to you guys. As a Warrior fan, I know what it's like to miss a big piece for
exactly.
A long time. So just keep your chin up and keep building, and your time will come as long as it's after Steph Curry retires. But the point is,
you ain't gonna want to give it to him then either.
But I do want to say, like, we've been trying this, Steve Kerr motion offense this whole year. The team has been searching for an identity, and a system. And the whole time, it's been right in front of our face.
All right, get the ball to Steph.
Exactly.
And move out of the way.
Exactly. That's what it should be. That's what it
should
have been.
But you like when you do that, you eliminate a very strong part of his game, like running off screens and shooting. He's one of the best at that. He's like Ray Allen.
I'm not saying give it to him at the beginning of the shot clock for him to go iso ball. What I am saying is Bazemore, Oubre, Wiggins, unless there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. When you get that ball from Draymond, you're not supposed to see if you can make a move. You're supposed to see where Steph is running around and trying to get it to him.
That's how you lose. You got to play within the system, man.
I'm just saying, Steph is the system.
He helps.
I see these games where he takes, he doesn't take his first shot till 8 minutes into the first quarter. I'm like, are you nuts?
He probably got 3 people hanging on his jersey.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. He's been on a tear lately.
I really think the identity, the new system should be when Steph's on the floor, you get him the ball as much as you can, and then Wiggins subs out maybe halfway through the first quarter, and then he sort of runs the second unit, and you just give him the rock every time and see if you can do some, because he's a pretty good ISO player, especially if he's like your number one option off the bench, and you do like the Wiggins game, the Wiggins ISO game for the second quarter, and then, I just think that's what it is. At this, with the way this team is constructed, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers.
You shouldn't trust any of these motherfuckers, including the other person outside of Steph you trust the most.
It's just Draymond Green.
Yeah, don't trust him. You just admitted you don't trust them. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers except Steph Curry. That's what you said, and I'm on board with that. Him and Steve Kerr are the only people I trust.
Draymond had 18 points that game. He was looking great.
Ooh, where was the defense for the other team?
Dude, he did some of his old man Draymond dunks, and I love it.
Dude, why can't he just stay around that 15 to 16 point area?
Well, maybe. I think he's working on his shot, and his percentages has been looking better. The problem is he just has no arc, so sometimes his shot just looks bad. It's just like it airballs or just hits the front of the rim. But if he just gets it over the hump, it's the aim is usually pretty good.
Yeah. So it's short of nothing.
Yeah.
Steph been going crazy. How much is he averaging on the season? Because last 5 games he been on fire. So.
Right. Did he move up to 30 points a game?
Yeah. 30.4. That's a lot of work for a 26 and 28 record.
What's that?
That's a lot of work for a 26 and 28 record.
Yeah. Wait, how much is he averaging?
30.4.
Wow.
Last one put him over 30, man.
Yeah.
Boom. Who's the leading scorer? Lillard?
Who's the leading scorer in the NBA?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm going to check this out. I think it's Dame Lillard. Bradley Beal, still Bradley Beal. Dame is 4th. Giannis is 3rd. Who's
2nd?
Steph Curry.
Ooh.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He is a legend, dude.
He is. He's legendary, yeah.
I don't know. The one, I wanted to get that finals MVP,
Changed the game, yo.
He did change the game.
You should have had the first one. Like, Iguodala shouldn't have won that.
Oh, yeah.
The series, watching the series, there's no way. Go State didn't start to, get the advantage in the series.
Until he started going off.
Yeah.
And he scored 37 in the closeout game, and they gave it to Iguodala for the amazing defense he played on LeBron. Amazing defense.
LeBron averaged like 30 almost, didn't he?
Yeah,
maybe more.
30-point triple-double in that series. So I don't know what this amazing defense is.
Well, they hate Steph. They didn't want to give it to Steph.
Right.
Because he's the pretty boy. He's the pretty. He's Christian. He's so nice.
God damn it. But
he doesn't need that to validate his career.
So, I mean, I'm looking at the schedule and the standings.
Yeah.
If I'm
what these
down
standings
to
look like.
just give the rock to Steph and just see if we can get to that 8th spot. We have about 20. How many more games? Like 20 more games, something like that.
Yeah. What, the 7, 8, and 9 and 10?
I don't think
the
we'll
7th,
catch
the 8th or the 7th spot. You have to win one game to get into the actual playoffs.
Exactly. And so I feel like we're not going to catch the Mavericks at this point. But we could. But we're only 2 games behind the Grizzlies.
How many games are left?
Like 20.
I'll catch the Mavs.
So I say
you can make up a 2-game. It depends on what the schedules are and stuff like that. Because if you guys got a bunch of bums coming up, but you got to beat the bums.
Oh, great! And today it's Mavericks versus the Grizzlies. So whoever wins that, it'll help us.
So you got like 2 games. That's plenty of time to catch up 2 games.
And the Grizzlies, they have a lot of hard teams coming up. So all is not lost. Oh, and our last game is against the Grizzlies. Wow.
Potentially playing for the 8th or 9th spot.
Yeah. So I just say we give Steph the ball, give him more minutes if we need to, just see how far we can go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the end of the season. We can't develop James Wiseman anymore, which I think we'll get to next. But
you can develop him, man.
Well, he's injured.
Oh.
You didn't hear about this? God damn it, Derek.
He's out. My bad, man. I'm not up on my Warriors news.
Yeah, dude. He tore his meniscus.
Ew.
Yeah.
Boy, been a rough rookie season for that guy.
I know. I feel so bad for him because, it was always like a step forward, step back for him. He got the COVID thing, no training camp thing. He hurt his wrist, and then he was really sort of looking bad for a while. And then the last couple games, he was really starting to look a lot better, a lot more confident.
Yeah.
He was having fun, and then this happened.
Well, most rookies are up and down as far as their play goes.
Right.
Yeah, the injury's bad though.
But it's just
tough
about
break.
He's so raw that like.
Ooh, baby, our center's raw. Ooh, baby,
just like every game,
nothing?
is so important, And I don't know, man. It's now that his rookie season's over, it's like, did we make the right call with him?
You never know. It's like 4 or 5 years play out.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at LaMelo, and I'm like, he would fit with Steph Curry.
A piece of a season, yeah. But you have to get rid of Draymond.
Why?
All the facilitating Draymond does would hamper or diminish LaMelo's game.
No, because of the system that we have, it's all about different ball
You
handlers.
just said throw the system away.
Well, now we have to. But I'm saying if he's also, we needed a fucking point guard coming off the bench. Thank you, Brad Wanamaker.
Well, you can't keep LaMelo on the bench because if you put him on the team now, he's the 3rd best player. I'm giving you Draymond. See, I'm nice. You can't keep your 3rd best player on the bench.
Why not?
Is he better than Wiggins? He damn sure is playing better than Wiggins.
We kept our 4th best player on the bench for our first championship, Andre Iguodala.
Eagles was 4th?
I would say so. I think it's
you said 4th, but like 4th is different than 3rd.
Really?
It is. In the Olympics, you get a bronze if you come in 3rd.
I don't think LaMelo is better at this point than Andrew Wiggins. Defensively,
I like him better.
You like him better because he's flashier, but defensively,
no, because he's like Wiggins doesn't give you as much on offense.
I just feel like in today's NBA, don't you just go with the best player? You don't think about what you need and position-wise. You just think of like who's the best.
Well, if you have nothing,
but maybe
the Warriors are.
But I don't know anything about basketball. And listen, it's very apparent to me that like if you can
never say that again on the podcast. I don't know anything about basketball. Now let's talk basketball.
It's very apparent to me that I don't know as much as the Warriors, front office and their development staff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I can see why, like, James Wiseman does have more of a potential to be like a generational type talent.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like it's too early at this point to even contemplate whether or not it's the wrong decision, in my opinion, anyway. Because they're going to give you different things as far as what the team needs. And if both of them are, let's say. And
I could imagine that they didn't want to deal with the head case of like the Ball family. I
haven't heard anything about that. I haven't heard anything from what's his name?
Right,
what's his
LeVar.
dad? LeVar, shut the fuck up. You know why? Because Michael Jordan said, "I'll whoop your motherfucking ass if you fuck with my team."
I just feel like it's naive to think that Klay Thompson's going to come back ready to go, and so we're going to need a second guard.
Well, you never know how well he's going to be when he comes back.
Come on. Two catastrophic injuries back to back. Hasn't played a game in 2 years. Achilles.
You never know, though. They call them super athletes for a reason. Never know.
Let's see.
How old is he?
How old is he?
Yeah.
31, 32?
Yeah, so them cells still regenerate pretty quickly at that age.
Bro, I'm 32, and my body feels horrible. Anyway, let's take a break and hear from our sponsors, and then we'll talk about some predictions and maybe what the Warriors need to do going forward.
Yes, and we'll hear you gush over Steph a little more.
Hell yeah. We haven't gotten our new ad reads yet, but I'm pretty sure Brawl still has some kind of promotions with these people. So just go and put in the links that I give you, and I'm sure you'll still get a discount. But these are the old draft reads. I apologize. I have not gotten them yet. It's March, and college basketball is heating up. Thanks to our partnership with DraftKings, you can take your best shot at picking a matchup with 100-to-1 odds. Now through tip-off at the CBB National Title Game on April 5th, DraftKings will be offering 100-to-1 odds on any matchup from the Sweet 16 through tip-off of the National Championship. Just go to dkng.co/brawlmarch. Head over to their Sportsbook promos page, click Boost the Event, and you'll be on your way. Again, just go to dkng.co/brawlmarch for your chance at 100-to-1 odds. Eligibility restrictions apply. Offer ends April 5th at tip-off of the National Championship game. And we are also brought to you by Manscaped. Take care of your hair and your holes and your balls with the best tools for the job. We're talking about our sponsors, Manscaped, the global leaders in male grooming from head to toe. When the clock winds down in March, be clutch and avoid the upset with the Manscaped Performance Package to keep all your hair and holes tamed. Start taking care of your man parts today with 20% off plus free shipping by going to manscaped.com and using the code BRAWL for our exclusive offer. Your bracket isn't supposed to be perfect, but with Manscaped Performance Package, you can be confident that your nose, ear, and ball pubes are. I recently had a date, and ended up being a good date because we went back to her place. And,
whoa, baby.
Let me tell you, I used the Manscaped. My nuts and balls were looking great, and she didn't suck my dick either way, but I was prepared, so that was the important
Wait,
thing.
what's the good part? She's pregnant. That's the good part.
Yeah, I'm going to be a father. The Manscaped Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle and #1 overall seed this season. Along with the award-winning Lawnmower 3.0, included in this package is the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. It provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, cuts, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes.
I hate tugs down there, yo.
I'll fucking tug.
Well, I'll take a tug, but not that kind of tug.
Get the Performance Package now to receive their 2 free gifts, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Talk about comfort, the Boxers are my favorite. Your purchase goes towards a good cause because they partnered with the GOAT, Alex Caruso, and the Testicular Cancer Society to bring awareness to testicular cancer, men's health, and early cancer detection. Manscaped is committed to raising awareness for the most common form of cancer in men ages 15 to 35 and giving support for fighters, survivors, and families impacted by testicular cancer as part of their We Save Balls initiative. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BRAWL at manscaped.com. Every purchase at manscaped.com goes towards contributions made to the Testicular Cancer Society. Thank you, Manscaped, for making our holes look sexy during the dance.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Save the balls.
So.
Save the balls. You've got to save.
So, yeah. Where do the Warriors go from here? I think what's become very apparent is we need another center. I'll tell you that. Because Looney.
Oh, my God. Looney's hurt? Oh, I thought you was about to rag on Wiseman again. Like, give him time.
No. No, I love Wiseman.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of having, like, we drafted Wiseman. I know I'm like, we should have gotten LaMelo and blah, blah, blah. But we have to also remember when they initially drafted Wiseman, not only did they think that Klay Thompson was going to be there, but also you have to, imagine at this time everyone was thinking, how are we going to compete with the Lakers? There's a big, strong, tall team, and you got Jokic too. Like you got Embiid in the East. You got you got Giannis. Like the big men are kind of back, so it is important to try.
Well,
and
like
find
anything
some
else,
size.
like with quality big men are back. You've had big men, but like
right, and with the quality big man, if you don't have like they can be absolutely lethal.
Exactly.
So
you get beat up on the boards, get beat up inside the paint.
But Looney can't play that many minutes, and Wiseman as well. He's a rookie and he gets hurt and all these things. So I really do feel like a third big man might be a good idea in the offseason.
You know what I would get? I would get a reliable wing that's like a 3-and-D guy.
I feel like
nobody you don't have
Wiggins,
any.
We have Oubre, we have Bazemore. I know Bazemore.
None of those guys are
Wiggins is good.
You need like a Jeremy Grant type. Hits open shots, hustles, and play great defense. Because like right now, especially with Clay coming off injury, who are you going to throw on Kawhi and PG and keep those guys in the 30? Who you going to throw on LeBron and make sure he doesn't bully his way to the basket?
Wiggins and
you
Oubre.
need. They can't do it, man. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I've seen enough Oubre to know he can't do that. Wiggins maybe.
Wiggins playing great.
But
defense.
Wiggins, he's a little light in the butt, though.
He's
Yeah,
a
because
skinny guy.
like you see Kawhi. Kawhi's huge.
Right.
Paul George's not really that big, but he's like 6'8", almost 6'9".
Sure,
So
a wing.
you need a
We also need a
wing.
backup
And I
point
would
guard.
just
let's just be. We need a lot of fucking shit. We're far. We are far from being a good
you
team.
need a lot.
Yeah, we do. Klay Thompson does not take us from 10th seed to title contender.
Yeah, if you get the old Clay, in my opinion, he does.
Old Klay, I'm telling you, he's not going to be an old Klay at least for another year.
Well, of course you're not going. You're going to. Glass is half empty with you, Eli.
I don't know, man.
But I'm thinking like I don't know like as long as he can work and like you can always work back, right? Especially with the surgeries now. I'm assuming he'll be able to get back to where
Kevin
he was.
Durant hasn't played he's played 2 games this year.
When he plays though, I understand. I don't know what they're doing with him. Like, cause are those injuries, or are they holding him out just in case? I think it's some just in case stuff. And when you got Kyrie and Harden, you can really get away with that
God,
kind of
I
thing.
want them to lose so badly.
Good luck, man. I think if they're healthy. But the Lakers did show a way you can beat them the other night. They just beat them up. They didn't even have LeBron or AD. It
Yeah, how'd they do that?
was just the muscle game, pretty much.
Just power. They just
Well,
passed
that
it
and
to
KD was on some restrictions, and then Kyrie got thrown out. But I think I peeked in at one point, and they were up by a bunch, like kind of before Kyrie got kicked out. Do I think they can do that if everybody's on the court? Probably not. But when you're talking about some other teams, they can actually have size on the inside and then defend you well enough.
Right. And maybe
I want like that. That
how many
70
more
that
years?
76ers Nets will be interesting. But man, when they own, man, so much firepower.
I know.
So much fucking firepower. Because like that's why Aldridge can show up and then have a couple 20-point games. That's why Blake can show up and have 20-point games after being like completely out of conversation for a while because everything's one-on-one or open.
Right.
All that attention those other guys get.
I just feel like we're gonna need to make. I mean, for now, would you pick up a center for like Thon Maker's available free agent? Do you pick him up for 10 days just to have another center, or do you just go small ball, Juan Toscano Anderson and Draymond?
I probably would just, unless I can get him for free. But what are you getting him for? It's not like he's gonna,
Contract.
not like he's gonna be that piece where
No, it'd just be for the
maybe for a push for the 8th spot. Maybe you do it.
right.
But like, I'm just playing. Like I was about to say, you got to now because Wiseman's hurt. I was about to say I would just play Wiseman and make him. Let's see what you got in him.
No,
But he's
he's
hurt.
out for the season.
Yeah, so he's done. So I guess you do need to pick up a big guy.
right.
Yeah.
If you're serious.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, Draymond says he's not motivated by playing in the playoffs this year.
He's motivated by winning. And dude, I mean,
Well, that's how do you? I don't know how you separate the
this
two.
season-
How you separate the winning and then actually getting
I'm
in?
not saying we're gonna win at all, but I am saying we have no idea who's gonna be left on top because injuries are rampant this year. I feel like this is more than it's been in recent years. Giannis is out, LeBron's out, AD's out, Jamal Murray's out.
Yeah.
Jazz holding strong.
Yeah. Nobody's afraid of those guys.
CJ's missed time. Kristaps has missed time. Durant, obviously. Kyrie likes to take days off.
You can't put him on the injury list. That's something else.
His mind is injured. So we don't know. It's going to be a very exciting postseason, and I hope that the Warriors are around for it because Steph Curry is the second greatest player alive. Anyway, let's do some predictions. Thunder tonight. What do you think?
That's a win for the Warriors.
Tomorrow.
Steph will score 36 again.
Tomorrow, back-to-back. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Cavaliers.
That's a win again.
Saturday, 8:30.
I'm feeling optimistic.
Saturday, 8:30, Celtics.
Celtics are playing much better. That's a push. Hey, you see me back out of that one?
Win or loss, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to say that's Warriors. Both those teams was like very inconsistent. So
and then Monday, 76ers.
that's an L.
I think that we are going to lose all 4 of these games. All right,
God damn. Yo, for real?
Yeah.
Even OKC?
We're going to lose all of them. Because everybody sucks except Draymond and Steph Curry.
What y'all tanking for Suggs?
I mean, that's another thing. If we just keep playing badly, maybe we could get 2 draft picks this year and just have the baby Warriors on the B unit, Wiseman, Poole, Suggs, and somebody else, fucking Cade Cunningham. I don't know who the fuck we'd get, and then you have and Kelly Oubre because he's gonna. I hope Kelly Oubre stays because he would be a great 6th man, but he wants to start.
Well, you gotta get rid of him. If that's in his head, he gotta go. You do what the coach tells you. Right. First of all, actually, he's a professional. He can leave if he wants.
Motherfucking Kelly Oubre.
He can do Jeremy Grant.
Right.
Go tear it up in Detroit.
Fade into obscurity. Do what you want, man. So yeah, I don't know. Steph Curry's great. I really hope that. I think he's got to stay. He loves the Warriors, and he is.
Yeah, I think he'll probably stay until ownership pushes him out. What they do. Cause that's the way it tends to happen. Like it was like, yes, I'm pretty sure Miami fans, there's no way Dwayne Wade would play somewhere else. And then Pat Riley, his best friend, was like, you know what, you cost too much, get out of here. Mm-hmm. And then he'll come back, play a season, and retire, probably, or do that thing where they retire in the off season, where they join the team in the off season and retire before the season starts, kind of like Paul Pierce. But he might be the exception for that because you're going to need shooting, and I think he's going to be able to do that for a long fucking time.
We can hope.
Yeah.
We can hope. And then I guess we'll just end with some Niner talk.
Yeah. They're very popular. I've been watching a lot of videos on that.
I feel like everybody wants them to get Justin Fields.
Yeah.
But everything from the 49er camp is they like Mac Jones.
Yeah. But knowing the camp like I know it, they don't give out no secrets, bro. None. They're very tight over there. So I think all this shit is speculation.
You think so?
Yeah. Spurred on mostly by Chris Sims, who has Shanahan, his initials tattooed on his leg. Really? They both have that, which is kind of funny. Pause. Blood bros. Pause for real. But I haven't heard anything about that. I think Justin Fields is the second most talented player in this draft. The fact that Zach Wilson came out of nowhere and passed him, I find to be amazing, really. I think he's going to be black quarterbacks always slide down the draft board. There's a long history of it.
Right.
Still happens. Like Cam didn't fall because he was Superman, let's be honest.
Right.
And it was probably, I don't know how deep the draft class was that year. But when somebody slides for no apparent reason, really, they're usually black. But I think Justin's the second best. I'll get him in a heartbeat. Big, strong kid. I would tell him, like, only run when you have to.
Right.
And safety first. Sometimes when you're that big, you're like, yo, I can run this guy over. Let me do it.
Right.
And you don't want to be in that kind of headspace.
What's going on the Jimmy front?
We keeping him, man. Jimmy got to ride this thing out. he got to do like, I think it's going to be like Aaron Rodgers, yo. Kind of, but like he's not on Aaron Rodgers' level. I'm not saying that. But Jordan Love is sitting right behind Aaron. And as long as Aaron plays well, I think it's his job until it comes time to pay Jordan or get rid of Aaron, which in that case you always get rid of the older guy. Right. So if Jimmy comes back, stays healthy, and takes him plays as well as he did the let's say he takes them to like 13-3, like the year before last, and they have a nice playoff run. It doesn't have to be to the Super Bowl. They have to win the Super Bowl. It's just gonna push his price up that the Niners can ask for. First, and then secondly, they might even contemplate keeping another year,
right?
Instead of throwing it on that young guy, because he's still gonna be like underpaid pretty much on that rookie contract. So I say you keep him until the price is right, or like he gets hurt again. Because if he does not get hurt, I don't think there's any way we trade up to get a quarterback. We stay at 12 and we like fucking find something nice we like,
right?
At a need position, probably Patrick Surtain or something at corner from Alabama. That's what I would push if quarterback wasn't in play. But I'd get Justin Fields first of all, because like one thing I know about sports, buddy, when you get the stud. You get the stud, dude. It's like the Gonzaga fucking Baylor game. Once I saw they were faster and bigger and stronger and just as skilled, I was like, they're gonna win.
Right.
So like I would just feel arm is bigger than Mac Jones, more mobile, and imagine like the Shanahan system love bootlegs and rollouts, and the movement of the quarterback, and his dad, like the prototypical quarterback for that system. Since they've been coaching, it's John Elway. I know, of course, John Elway was like top 1% of all quarterbacks all the time. But what he reminds, he's kind of like Justin Fields, big ass rocket arm, and can run. Just as Fields just a little faster.
Right.
Also, I forgot Kyle had Steve Young. He was offensive coordinator when Steve Young was the quarterback for the 49ers. How good did that offense look?
Right.
That one Super Bowl year, fucking unstoppable. Not Kyle, but Mike.
Dad, right.
Yeah. So his dad had Steve Young and John Elway.
I like how Steve Young is still like invested in the Niners.
Yeah.
Like he'll he'll call them up and be like, "Do not take Mac Jones. Are you nuts?"
Yo, dude, he had he had a Hall of Fame career and like all his Hall of Fame years was with 49ers. So yeah, I would be on top of that shit too.
No, but I just
he probably has good relationships over there.
Yeah, they still love him. I fucking love Steve. Like,
yeah, he can go anywhere in the city of San Francisco and like have everything paid for, take care of probably.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, and I think this Mac Jones shit might be a smokescreen. You push him up the board. All right, so like if I'm Kyle and I really like Justin Fields and
when's the draft?
End of this month, I think.
Okay.
Let's say I like Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence. Those are my top three. And Mac Jones is right there. Why wouldn't I talk him up or wink and nod a little bit so people take that? And then I have a choice of the top two of the top three I like. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's all speculation, but like, dude, I would not get Mac Jones. First of all, I usually don't like Alabama quarterbacks,
right?
Because they play almost perfect type situation for any quarterback. You got the best talent around you at all times. Things don't really break down, and they really don't come out like Tua. I didn't like Tua. He didn't look like that dude. Max, they say Max better, but I don't know. But it's weird. I don't like Mac because he has a lot of talent around him, but I don't like Zach Wilson because he didn't play against great talent. I'm taking Justin Fields. Like, since they start tracking quarterbacks, they usually start tracking quarterbacks around high school, and it's always been Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence interchangeably, and then Trevor took the lead, and Zach has been right behind him up until the end of the season this year. This Zach Wilson just zoom.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah, because
you know why? Because he look like he could be on Baywatch or something.
Yeah.
If you're talking about marketing, I'd rather have Zach Wilson. He's like a Saved by the Bell kid.
Yeah.
You put him on the front of anything and sell it.
Right, that's true.
But like, I would take Justin Fields. I do know this. I will say this. Whatever quarterback we get, if they play this year, he'll play better than the other three probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's been Warriors Brawl. So Derek thinks we're going to go 3-1. That's awesome. I think we're going to lose all four. We'll see who's right next week.
Yeah, who's going to be closest? You you have no crack. All right, if they win one game, you win. But they can win 2, 3, or 4. All right. We'll see.
Let's see.
We'll see.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
No doubt. Peace.